Well, there was a lot of layoffs going on right now. We've got Automattic, which is the parent company of WordPress. 16% of its workforce was cut off,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's like about 280 people. You've got here in Texas where we're at, there was over 3,400 people that were laid off in March from Dickey's, Workwear, and ProBar. But look, regardless of what's going on, if this is you, I want you to know, like, you're not alone, okay? It's happening all over the place. But you're also not stuck, okay?
Mm-mm.
You're also not stuck. And it may feel like that. You may feel like right now the world's crushing and crumbling all around you, right? But we've got to just reframe your mindset, okay? So we want to talk about a couple of things. We're gonna get into emotional resilience and mindset shifts, okay? Because your mind's so powerful, right? This goes back to the glass half empty or the glass half full,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, you always say, your perception's your reality.
Your perception's your reality, and whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way you are correct. Okay? You're correct. Listen, if you say this isn't going to work for me, well, then you're pretty much guaranteed it won't.
Right. You've already defeated yourself.
Yep.
It's that self-defeatist, mentality.
Yeah. Like, I'll give you an example. Do you remember, I think it was Sampson,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
It's crazy how I remember that name.
Yep.
Because I don't remember names. But I remember that name because I remember we taught her at one of our workshops how to use a tool called BombBomb to really stand out in her job search. And a lot of times when we teach this tool to people, they're kind of like, oh, wow, they're excited about it. But there's still a lot of doubt, right? But with her, she like spoke it into existence. Like she said, oh, I get a 2-week free trial of this thing.
Yep.
Right? She goes, I'm going to land my job in 2 weeks because I get that free trial, right? She's like, I'm going to do it in 2 weeks. She spoke it out and she went hard with it. She was like, Like she did what we asked her to do, which was 2 videos a day every day.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, no, I'm sorry, not 2 videos a day. I take that back. It's 10 videos a day. 10 videos a day every day for 14 days is 140 videos. 50% engagement rate is 70 conversations with decision makers. So it's one of the strategies we're going to talk about. But the point of the story is her perception and her became her reality. Yeah. I remember her running up to me. We did a career search event. She ran up to me and she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I just landed. I just got the job. I just got the call. She was all excited. And she was like, and guess what? Today was the last day of my free trial.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
She was so excited. And I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me. She spoke it out. So again, mindset, because I have other people that get in their own head about this strategy.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What are other people going to think about me?
They're in their own way.
Yeah, exactly. So your mind is a very, very powerful tool, right? So first of all, one of the first things that we want to do is, again, we want to talk about emotional resilience because your emotions impact how you're going to navigate this whole thing. I promise. If your emotions are in the dump and you're depressed and you're sad and it's just, oh, woe is me, and it's like you have no hope, no confidence, I mean, everything's going to be shattered. You won't do what's necessary, okay? The difference between Sandy Sampson was her emotional bank account was full.
Right.
Right?
Well, and what do I always say? Attitude.
Yeah,
right?
that's yeah.
Yep. So her attitude, and I remember she even humbled herself. She actually took a job selling cars. Remember that?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
she took a job. She's like, hey, I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah.
And so that was her attitude. And that translated right into, hey, I'm going to take this ball, bomb, I'm going to use it. I'm going to leverage it. I'm going to do it.
Right.
Right? So it was a can-do attitude.
Right, can do. That's what it is. And, again, that comes from, again, it's mindset but it's also your emotional resilience. Where are you emotionally, right? Acknowledge the grief, because this is a loss, right? It is a loss. Just like, if someone dies in your family or whatever, it's a loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Job loss is more than losing your job.
It's more than losing your job. It is a true loss. People go through the stages of grief, and so acknowledge the grief. That's number one. Acknowledge it. It's okay to feel the feelings. It's okay. It's human, right? I'm not saying don't be sad. Don't be, like suck it up, buttercup. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying feel it. Feel it hard. Feel it fast. Okay, and then get yourself back up, because. Like, I don't care if you need to go scream, cry, yell, cuss, freaking throw something, break something. Go to one of those rooms.
Oh, where you break stuff up?
Where you break stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think they got businesses like that where you can go and just destroy things. But the point is all of that emotion's all inside of you, okay? And you've got to release it to be able to have an empty vessel that God can pour into. You have all that negativity, all of those emotions. They're not positive emotions. Those emotions, that grief, that sadness, that depression, that anxiety or fear, all of that's not positive emotion. That's all negative emotion. So you need to release it in order to receive the good things that God's got for you.